holidays are quickly approaching, and I know that we all have a tendency to pack on pounds because of excessive calories from work parties and excessive stress in our daily lives. So today I'm going to show you how to make a raw mango pie that's actually intended to be healthy for you, and it's filled with great nutrients and great foods. So what we're going to start with, it's very simple and I think you're going to love it. It's a raw mango pie once again, and we're going to use our raw organic mangoes to make our filler for our pie. We're also going to add a little bit of pure vanilla extract in there, and then we're going to crush some almonds to make our crust, and we're going to add some maple syrup to make it something that we can actually press down. So let's start by crushing our almonds, shall we? So I'm going to start by putting these in the blender here, and we've got a very high-tech blend tech here. We'll crush anything to smithereens, so be careful. And it's okay to have a few choppy pieces so it makes the crust a little more interesting. But as you can see here, it's kind of nice powdery. So I'm going to pour this into my glass bowl here. And this is going to be the basis for my crust. Now I'm going to go ahead and use my maple syrup right here, carefully. And just pour in just as much as I need. I'm going to start with just a little bit of it. And as I go, I'm going to then just start to mix up my mixture here. So I think you can see it's going to get a little bit thick and clumpy. And what we want it to end up in is like a ball. So again, I'm going to go lighter on the maple syrup so that it's less sugar. And also keep in mind that this maple syrup has all kinds of nutrients beside actual sugar. So there's no refined sugar. All of these ingredients so far are all raw. So this is actually about the right consistency, as you can see. So I'm going to go ahead and transfer it now over into my actual tray for the pie. And I'm just going to go ahead and press it into the tray. So as you can see, it's pretty simple. I want it to cover everything. Now we're going to cut the mango and make the pie filling. Get on my cutting board down here, my knife. Grab my mangoes, and everybody cuts their mangoes a little differently. I keep it pretty simple, and I just kind of cut them where I know the most flesh is, down the middle like this. Turn it around, and actually one interesting note about this pie is that it was introduced to me through a student at FIU where I teach or taught culinary nutrition one semester. So actually a student made this for a final exam. It was so delicious that I continued to make it on my own, and I've actually served it at my own Thanksgiving dinners, and people have loved it. So I think I've got enough mango here, and we'll add more if we need more. But this is about 1.5 mangoes that we've used so far. We've got this right here. I'm going to go ahead and add it to the blender again, and I've already cleaned this blender, so it's ready to go. And now I'm going to add a little bit of vanilla just to flavor it up a little bit, and just a drop. We don't need very much. So we may need a little bit of water, but let's gauge it. We're just going to create. So it's actually ready now for our mango pie. And you can see in here that it's actually just a nice puree. So I'm going to pour it in. I'm just going to go ahead and add it right down into my crust here and just kind of pour it around evenly, so that it ends up becoming, we're going to put in the freezer next, and it's going to freeze up and end up becoming a nice, beautiful mango raw pie. Alright, so here we go, and I'm going to actually just go ahead and stick this in the freezer now, check back in about 2 hours to 3 hours, and it's going to be ready to enjoy. So our raw mango pie is now frozen, ready to serve up. I'm just going to cut a slice and put it right on our plate. It's super healthy, under 200 calories, all raw, delicious, perfect for any holiday occasion, and I wish you a wonderful, wonderful holiday.